Greetings from the Oregon Convention Center. I'm Craig Stroud, Executive Director here, and I want to welcome you to our virtual IABM Region 4 conference. What an amazing year we've had, both with highs and lows. Similar to probably your situation when the pandemic hit in early 2020, our business fell off a cliff. And with that, we lost many of our longtime teammates, full and variable time staff. We're just now seeing a recovery in some of the small forecasted business, but we've spent a lot of time in the interim serving our community in innovative, different, and sometimes unpredictable ways. Portland is experiencing tremendous homelessness right now, and we've opened the center both through last summer and then periodically, even today, as a temporary homeless shelter for individuals. That's been a challenge to our staff and to the center in thinking through all the logistics to support that function, but in the end, it's worked out tremendously, and we were proud to have served our public and those most vulnerable. In addition, wildfires ravaged Oregon in the fall of 2020, and we opened our Center for a Red Cross Emergency Fire Shelter, something that we've never done. We've always anticipated it, but it's never become a reality where we hosted and served the public in such a way. Again, the team rallied. We were able to open the center within 12 hours of notification, and the heartfelt expressions of thanks from the folks that I met and the team met were unbelievable. As far as COVID, we've operated both as a testing facility for drive-through testing, as well as our current activity where we're operating as a mass vaccination facility. We're serving around 8,000 individuals a day right now over a 7-hour period, so the throughput and the coordination and execution has been phenomenal. I'm told by FEMA that we're one of the best run and operating centers in the country. A lot of that relies upon the good work of our healthcare providers, but we know that our knowledge and skill at operating the center and how we move people through the building is a tremendous asset as well. We'll start our tour with a look at the Hyatt Regency Portland at the Oregon Convention Center, our newly opened headquarters hotel. Unfortunately, the Hyatt opened in December of 2019 and then promptly closed in February of 2020 due to the COVID pandemic. Once we finish touring the Hyatt, we'll move across to the Oregon Ballroom Plaza, a newly renovated exterior space, and then into the center itself in the Oregon Ballroom. During the pandemic, we've also spent a lot of time reimagining how our business will operate and function. We have a very small but expert team right now, and we've looked at all of our processes to ensure handoffs between departments and efficiencies can be gained. We've leveraged our technology, and we're really looking forward to utilizing changed processes and tools when we come back, both to support better experience for our client, but also to help us be more efficient and effective in our work. So with that, I'll conclude my remarks. I again want to welcome you to the IABM Region 4 virtual conference, and hopefully someday we'll be able to spend time in the same space, maybe even have an adult beverage in the future. Take care.
It only took around 30 years, but we finally have a headquarter hotel in Portland. The first Hyatt Regency in Oregon, the Hyatt Regency at the Oregon Convention Center, has 600 guest rooms, around 39,000 square feet of meeting space. Public subsidy accounted for about 30% of the development cost, and in return, the hotel is required to hold a block of rooms of 500 on peak night for convention center groups 36 months in advance. The number is reduced between 18 and 36 months before the hotel has free sale at 18 months out. Now let's take a quick walk from the entrance of the Hyatt to the entrance of the Oregon Convention Center so you can see how close it is. In late 2019, we completed a $40 million renovation, which took just over 14 months to complete. We did this during one of our busiest convention years ever. By starting with an equity lens framework, the procurement process led to a fair and competitive response, resulting in the largest public improvement contract awarded to a BIPOC prime contractor in Oregon at the time of the award. 51% utilization of the total contract dollars were awarded to minority and women-owned businesses registered with Oregon's Certification Office for Business Inclusion and Diversity. Of the hours worked, 40% were completed by people of color, and of the dollars paid to subcontractors, 54% were awarded to majority Black-owned businesses. We're going to hear some more details on the project and then take a quick walk through the entire building to view the completed product.
People love to come to Portland. I get a lot of that, but now they love to come to this new convention center.
One of the design components of the renovation was to be thoughtful around the lobby spaces and to provide more gathering spaces for our guests and our clients. We basically added 30,000 square feet to our Oregon ballroom space because it can be used as indoor and outdoor activation space for our guests.
The new ceilings up there, how it flows from ballroom to pre-function to outdoor space, and you can use all three together. I think that's going to be a big wow factor up there.
We took the Cascade Mountain Range, created topographic relief, and we suspended it from the ceiling where Mount Hood projects down towards people below it, and all the features of the Cascade Mountain Range are represented from Oregon to Washington. Our new space is much more open and flexible, and when it's not being used, it functions as a park. We never lose sight of the fact that we are a public asset.
The level 1 connector that connects the north end of the building with the south end of the building without having to leave a floor has been a game changer for our attendees.
It's something very simple, but it solves so many problems. Now it's a 2-minute walk and a connector straight underneath and you're on the other side.
What I'm most proud of was the priority that was put on equity in contracting and in subcontracting.
Approximately 50% of our subcontracting work went to firms owned by people of color. The year that we performed construction was the busiest year in the Oregon Convention Center's history. We could not have done that work without the partnership of Colas Construction and our architectural and engineering teams.
We were able to, source the most sustainable products, to install them in the most responsible fashion, to take away all of the things that no longer were necessary here and recycle or repurpose them. This is a huge opportunity for us to provide some model of what a sustainably run and still successful business can look like.
I think they're rejuvenated to work in this new modern facility, and I think that delivers back into the service that they're offering to my attendees.
It's like we're selling a brand new building. I don't think it could have turned out any better.
exciting project that was recently completed at the Convention Center is new energy-efficient programmable tower lights. The center worked with Stantec Consultants to help find products that would help meet its goals, and Bull Run Electric installed the collection of LEDs. The project's budget was $650,000, but the contract actually came in under budget at just under $500,000. A mix of 400 and 250 watt bulbs were removed and recycled from each tower. We reduced the number of fixtures in each tower from 72 to 38, and the overall wattage is considerably lower. The new LED system allows us to customize the color and scheme of the tower lights to reflect the branding of an event happening inside, seasonal moods, or public observances. Pink lights, for example, appear during National Breast Cancer Month, and red, white, and blue on Independence Day. We're also able to customize lighting packages to sell to clients. With all of the exciting projects taking place, including the new headquarter hotel and the renovation, we decided it was also time to evolve our brand. To discover, we hired a brand and advertising agency to conduct research and identify our brand opportunity. The agency hosted a half-day brand workshop with OCC's leadership where they facilitated a variety of discovery exercises. When you combine the research, interviews, and exercises, we discover that we welcome everyone. We are forward-thinking. We live for magic and we get it done. We incorporated these pillars into our anthem. I think one of my favorite aspects of the rebranding campaign is the video that was created to share our rebranding vision with internal and external stakeholders. I hope you enjoy it also.
What business am I in? Change. Momentum. Purpose. I'm here to make further happen, to give people a place to gather, invent, and celebrate. I'm here because this is a place of action and intention, because what we do in here matters out there. I'm here for people who feel like family. I'm the wall that actually brings us closer. Well, as close as 1 million square feet can get us. I'm the one who won't stop pushing and asking and challenging, because who we are now is just a glimmer into who we will become. And becoming is what we're all about. We are motion. We are action. We are creative. We are a dynamic center in a dynamic place. Passionate about serving people and planet. Working towards positive change and endless possibility. We are the Oregon Convention Center. We're living our go.